The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, this is Ken Gage, and this is The Art of Politics. And if I'm looking a little bit more homely, it is because I have what is called Bell palsy. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the show. But no matter how bad I look, The Art of Politics was going to go on today because we have in our presence a superstar who happens to be the co-host, El Dezzaro.
Ken, it's a pleasure. I'm sorry. When was the last time we got together? Was it 3 weeks?
3 weeks ago.
Well, 3 weeks ago. I've been around the country, busy, and giving speeches around New Hampshire.
And by the way, Al, anything happened to you interesting in the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, I went to the.
I'd like making that international news.
I went to the Republican convention. My wife and I were delegates. And we actually sat on the credentialing committee also, so it was nice. I'd done a lot of radio, TV, and other stuff on behalf of the campaign.
On behalf of the campaign?
Yeah.
Did you make any comments that upset a few people, or
just the liberals? That's all I got upset.
Oh, okay. What was you want to?
Well, what I said was, in accordance with the U.S. Code 18 and the Constitution, that Hillary Clinton should be shot in a firing squad and held for treason. Now, what I didn't do,
she should be shot and held for treason.
You are aware of the law.
Well, you want to hold her for treason first and shoot her later, or shoot and then hold her for treason?
You are aware of the law, right?
You
are aware of the U.S. Code under treason, right?
No, I do
abetting
not. No, I don't.
The enemy, giving comfort to the enemy. What I didn't say was slow enough for the liberal mind, saying, well, you got to get a lawyer, you got to go to court, you got to be found guilty. My opinion was she should be shot for treason.
Your opinion was that Hillary Clinton should be shot for treason.
Now, and let me...
No, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion,
Now, did the Secret Service talk to you about that?
They called me. I was actually with the Secret Service.
That's right, because you were.
I was with them. I was in the hotel with Donald Trump. He was on the 21st floor. I was on the 16th. Everyone kept asking me, oh, the Secret Service talked to you? I said, why? All I did was said something in compliance with the law. My opinion.
All right, you wrote something here.
But anyways, wait. I made it, told them, I said, yeah, they asked me questions. I said, one of the Secret Service actually gave me a pen. That's a Secret Service pen. And I said, yeah, they wanted to take a picture with me. Does that constitute an investigation?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So
the Secret Service for Trump.
They texted me.
Wait a minute. After you said she should be shot, wanted to have a picture taken with her?
No, other Secret Service
Does
people.
That tell you a little bit about the Secret Service?
No, because what I said, the law, I never said she should be assassinated.
No, don't say it's, the word is not assassinate. It's shot.
No, I said she should be shot. What don't you understand the meaning of should be? For treason. Where's the confusion? The liberal media took this.
If you back this up, you said she should be shot.
For treason. Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, I wanted to...
Yeah, I did say that.
Right.
But the liberal media, their little minds, cannot function. They take that little bit you said should be shot, and they run with it. And they get the country all wild up. Now, I got more phone calls from veterans, from Americans, Republicans around the country thanking me, saying, many of them said, Al, you say things that I only think of saying.
Well, that seems like the Trump people.
No, not the Trump
Oh, yeah.
people.
Oh, yeah.
Americans, real Americans.
Well, real Americans can be
that
Trump people.
understand the law, not the stupid, the ignorant people that don't understand the laws. They just hear shot and they go crazy. We have a constitution, my brother. Okay? And treason
You
is
can
in the
try
Constitution.
any way you want to get out of this, but
No.
you did say
No, that's your
she
opinion.
should be shot
Let me
for
read my letter here
treason.
real quick, okay?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this
This
is Al
is-
Baldessaro, and he is going to read his letter.
This is
And,
bu-
hold on one second. I want you all out there to know something. He didn't have to show up today, because if you watch The Art of Politics, you know he and I go at it like cats and dogs. But I think Al should have the right to explain himself completely and not within 15 seconds. Go ahead, Al.
You know, I'm not scared of anybody, okay, first of all. Okay, Baldessaro's response. This was in the Londonderry Times in my district, and I wrote this. To the editor, to my dear constituents and esteemed fellow GOP members, I would like to address the recent controversy surrounding my statements regarding Hillary Clinton that I made on a radio talk show while at the Cleveland Convention. I would like to clarify what I said and meant. By Hillary Clinton ignoring cries for help for extra security in Benghazi, emails and calls, by the dozens and causing the deaths of 4 brave men, including our ambassador, and by lying to the public and the parents of the deceased about it, and knowingly tampering with requested evidence by the Congressional Committee, by criminally wiping her illegal private server off any traces of classified State Department evidence in her handling of the situation, and by compromising the lives of our soldiers, special agents, and operatives, Hillary Clinton, in my opinion, committed treason. Her reckless underhandedness in the handling of the Benghazi situation alone constitutes treason. Most people understand why she did it. She wanted to make it fit neatly into her and Obama's narrative that all is well before the 2012 presidential election. My feelings remain to this day that she should have been tried for treason under U.S. Code 18 SS 2381. Whoever owning allegiance to the United States levies war against them or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere, is guilty of treason and shall suffer death or shall be imprisoned not less than 5 years and fined under this title, but not less than 10,000, and shall be incapable of holding any office under the United States. My statement was that she should be punished by lining her up in a firing squad and shot. That is the punishment in most cases for treason. I have gotten scorn from some and praise from others, but I find it ironic that the liberal media is crying for Trump to be charged for treason for his recent comments that maybe Russia or whoever might have intercepted Hillary's deleted emails. Please release them because I'm sure the media would love them. The liberals are becoming so complacent with Hillary's conduct, it's sickening. I served this country in war with honor and dignity, and to watch it fall into the hands of people like Hillary is frightening. We don't need another weak leader in the White House like Obama. Hillary's proposal to open the floodgates to more unvetted refugees from Syria and other hostile regions will undoubtedly put our country further into peril. Just look at what Merkel has done to Germany. It's sad that U.S. Senator Kelly Ayotte, GOP Chair Jennifer Horn, and State House Speaker Sean Jasper don't have the intestinal fortitude to denounce Hillary's conduct.
The
It's sad.
intesticle?
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
It's sad how they continually go out of their way to appeal to liberals. I'm not immune to the fact that elections have consequences, but I will not be silenced. As for fence walkers like Ayotte, Horn, and Jasper, you also are not immune. God bless America. Al Baldessaro, Londonderry.
All right. You see,
That's my-
You know, Al, 25% of this is correct. 75%.
Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what the
is not.
75% is.
Well,
Tell me.
Benghazi is kind of bizarre.
400 emails
No.
asking for help.
Excuse me. I haven't heard that. Can you?
Oh, please, you
Excuse me.
haven't
You got your
heard it.
computer. Find them.
Oh, come on. will you?
400 emails to
You know
her?
something? Yes,
her
400
personally?
400 emails to the
Personally,
State Department.
to her.
400 on her server. They got it off her
Wait,
server.
no, excuse me. From Benghazi, 400 people. You want to know a little bit about Benghazi, and you know this is factual? How would you like to know just a little bit more? Would you like to know why, when the order was given to go, they didn't go? They all sat in a plane. Do you want to know why, Al?
Why? Tell me why. Since
Really
you're on the duty,
simple.
since you know it all.
Right. Okay. It's real simple, Al.
Okay, what is it?
If they're under attack, usually an attack, all right, the enemy, when they fire upon, let's say, our embassy, they believe there's probably something larger. Don't you think the general would ask somebody if the airport was taken over so they could land?
Are you serious?
Yeah, no. I know. Hold on a second. Am I serious? Guys are killed. No,
We have to ask somebody for an airfield?
I don't find this funny, Al. When I hear
but
people
you have no clue what you
like
just said.
yourself,
You have no clue what you just said.
like
You
yourself,
have no clue what you just
like
said. Strategy.
yourself,
On
not
deal.
realizing that the general who was told to go wanted to know if they took over the airport and could he land. Why don't you tell people that?
11, because it's not true. 11
It's
to 13.
not true.
It's not true. How do you think they got them out of here and went right to the
Are
airport?
you telling me?
11 to
No, wait.
13. No,
Are you?
You just gave a bunch of BS.
Are
you
you?
gave BS.
Are you telling me
You just gave a
that
bunch
a
of BS.
general
No, the general was
would
fired.
fly?
The general was fired.
Fly
What don't
in
you understand?
the plane?
The general was fired that wanted to go. He was relieved of duty. What don't you understand?
Al, I don't believe that.
You know, I am dealing with this is a typical liberal mentality. The airfield was open because the battle lasted 11 to 13 hours. People left in their compound that they were at a few miles up the road. Did you ever watch 13 Hours and you seen the guys that wrote the book on what happened? Okay? They went there with against orders and got the dead bodies out of there and saved the other people there. The liberal media will give you a bunch of BS. Then from there, they went right to the airfield that was open. And they flew out.
Al, the general didn't have that information that the airport was open.
Yeah, that's not true. Let's say
wait a minute.
hypothetical.
Are you telling me
yeah.
that a general would fly a plane with 150 soldiers into an airport
You would need 150.
potentially that took over
didn't need 150.
the airport? The enemy took over the airport.
No, they did not take over the airfield. You're wrong. How do you think
He didn't know.
How do you think those people flew
How
out?
would you know?
How did they fly out of there
How would
that
you know?
next
After
morning?
the fact.
But the next morning,
After the fact.
You know something, Ken? You're a typical
All right, okay.
liberal BS there that throw out a bunch of garbage to protect Hillary.
You can't, as a soldier, I know
Marine.
exactly what the general
Marine.
went through.
You know.
Yes.
Did you
the
serve?
The general knew.
Did you serve? How do you know what the general thought? The general got fired.
Al, listen to me.
The general was relieved.
Al, hold on a second. Relax.
Okay.
Here's a general sitting in an airport trying to get some information.
No, he's not. No,
He
no.
realizes
something?
there's only 12 to 13 people there. He doesn't know how large the war is going on against it, and he doesn't know if the airport is available for him.
You know something?
And
Okay.
he doesn't go.
All right. Let's say you're right.
Why don't you tell him?
Wait. Let's say you're right.
All right.
Okay? The airport's we can't use it, okay? Let's say you're right, which you're not. All we got to do, we had ships out in the ocean there, helicopters, helo them in. Are you that stupid? You don't understand?
Oh, he's seeking missiles like this?
Oh, please, give
How
it
do
a
you
break.
think? How do you
know
think?
something, Ken?
I know,
You
Al.
have no clue on military strategy
you know
whatsoever.
Something? When people talk about Benghazi, and the other thing is, there's 122 countries that we have embassies on. Are you telling me that this is under the umbrella of the Secretary of State, Secretary of our country?
Yes. Secretary of State, Department of Defense.
Right, and Department of Defense.
Right.
Okay, so she knew absolutely everything that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right.
There's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to find what we were
Well,
talking about.
Al, after hearing some more information and things are calming down and realizing what the general thought was quite simply.
What general?
If I'm gonna,
Tell me what
if
general.
I'm
You just
gonna
threw out
fly a
BS.
plane in with
You
100
just threw out
people,
BS. What
is
general?
it a recovery?
What general?
Or is it
Tell me
going
what
in
general.
to save men? He didn't know that.
Tell me what general. What general are you talking
What
Who?
am I supposed to
Because
do?
you throw out garbage. get people to believe
Excuse
it.
me, who was on the tarmac giving the orders?
It was nobody on the tarmac. It was from outside.
Nobody
It
was, excuse me, nobody was giving orders?
It was from a few miles away.
Excuse me, nobody was giving orders.
You know something, Ken? I'm speaking to a wall here because no matter what, you will support Clinton no matter what. Okay? I'm a veteran before I'm a Republican. What I'm saying has nothing about me being a Republican.
Statements that
are factual.
No. You make statements regarding something that you should at least think about. You want to know why?
I listened to the FBI.
Do you want to know why? This came very clear to me.
How
many times have I asked you, how many people would it take to defend that?
Ken,
how many
you got a lot to
people
learn.
would it take to defend?
You have a lot to learn. Defend what, Ken? Defend what? Throw me out something stupid. Defend what? What do you want me to defend?
The embassy, Al.
The embassy?
How many people?
There wasn't an embassy. It was not the embassy. It was a half house there, whatever you call it. One of those safe houses they were at. It was not an embassy. The people were at the compound in another area a few miles away that went there and got them out of there, got the other people out.
Al.
It was a safe house.
Al. No, it wasn't. It was the embassy.
Okay. You know something? What
no,
To the listeners, can I have the camera for a second? To the listeners, don't believe Al Baldessaro. Do a Google search on the FBI search on Comey. Do a Google search on the Benghazi issue there. Watch the movie, okay, on the guys there.
Definitely watch the movie, ladies and gentlemen.
The men that went in there to save, okay, to try to save their lives and got the embassy. And then they found the ambassador because he was delivered to a hospital.
Who delivered him?
Some people that were from that area there. Go look and see what's the real truth. Don't listen to a liberal here because if Hillary poops the wrong way, he'll say it was roses. Okay? That's the liberal way there. I was a veteran long before I was a Republican. Okay? I was a Democrat before, and I got tired of liberal lies.
As a veteran, you know a general makes up their mind. Am I going to lose more people or am I going to rescue people?
You know something?
And now, do we have the airport? That's a question you never brought up.
A general in their mind thinks we should never leave one person behind.
Benghazi,
what don't you understand that?
You know something? If that's all you guys have, and
that's
keep
all.
doing this.
You consider that's
constantly doing it.
You consider
without
that's all. You're like Hillary. What does it matter?
Without considering the general not thinking he can get there.
What general? Give me a name.
No,
Give me a name. What general?
All right.
I can bring up
what
general?
Excuse me.
What general?
You are a military person.
Yes.
Who gives the order to go?
What general? The president.
President.
Yes.
Who does he give it to?
He gives it to the Secretary of Defense. Okay, you want me to educate you? That's what I'm doing here. He gives it to the Secretary of Defense.
And the Secretary of Defense?
Then it rolls downhill. Yes.
To where?
The Joint Chiefs of Staff is involved in it too.
Okay, then it goes from...
Then it goes to the general on the ground. Or
then
the
general on the ground.
Then then there's a 5-paragraph order mission that goes out to the lining troops. Yes. Did I confuse you?
Okay.
Did I confuse you on what goes on?
No, you didn't confuse me. But, who is the general then? Who is the general?
You're telling me you know. You're the one that knows. I can't remember his name. You're the one that's bringing it up.
There was a general. Look,
you're the other one.
Al, your man, when he turned around and looked in the camera and said to Putin, if you can find the 33, please send them to us because the media will pay you. Al, if that is not calling upon a foreign power to get involved, especially when they know they had just hacked, hacked a part of the government. Mm-hmm. And Al, how can you, what is the point where you say, I cannot defend this man anymore? What is it? Is there anything that he can do? And do you realize, Al, when he said that, 3 days later, the DNC was hacked by the Russians.
No, they weren't. They were hacked before that. No, they weren't.
Yeah.
No, they weren't. They were hacked before No, they weren't. They were hacked before the DNC.
No, Al.
There you go again with your bunch of BS. They were hacked long before. FBI warned them they're going to be hacked in March of this year.
Al.
Ken, why do I bother? You know, my heart, I got a battle. My heart goes because I can't sit here and listen to BS.
Said,
Ken.
Talk to Putin.
No,
3 days later, the DNC is hacked.
Ken, you're a liar. Ken, I have to call you a liar. You're not being honest. The DNC was hacked long before their
Al,
convention.
you know,
it was
Al,
hacked long before their convention.
You know, Al, there is a
Ken.
name for what you do,
Ken,
and that is if it's red.
this may be my last show.
It's not your last
because
show.
I cannot sit here, okay, because I'm a man of integrity. I cannot sit here in Nashua, waste an hour on a TV show and go through BS. I'd rather the truth be told to the American people than throw out garbage.
Oh, so you're ready to quit because you're being questioned?
No, because you don't tell the truth.
You're not a big
Ken,
baby.
You get me so aggravated.
I ask questions.
No, you get me so aggravated.
Okay.
The DNC.
All right. Okay.
When was the DNC convention?
Okay. Look,
when was the DNC convention?
I'll tell you what.
When was the DNC convention?
Let us stop this and let's go to something else.
No, we're here now.
Trump
when
is
was
asked
the DNC
about
convention?
Crimea.
When was the DNC
He
convention?
asked about Crimea, and he said the Russians will
that
not
was
go
3
there.
days ago.
The Russians will.
3 days
the
ago
Russians
he
will
asked.
not go there.
That
the
was
Russians have been there.
Listen to me,
for
Ken.
3 years.
Ken, listen to me.
Is that okay
That
with you?
was- yes,
that
it
he
is.
doesn't know the history.
Yes, you're not understanding. He's
No,
talking.
I'm not.
Did you listen to everything that he said? You're typical liberal.
And you know what he said
You're
when
typical
somebody
liberal.
mentioned that to him? He said, "I wasn't there."
No. You know, you are
ahead.
typical liberal BS. You only listen to a certain part of it. What he was talking about is Crimea, is the people in Crimea all support being part of the Russian. That's what he was saying. Okay, he was talking about Afghan or what is it? The name of the country there, Crimea is Kyrgyzstan or.
He said they weren't going to
Okay,
go.
we're going to agree.
He didn't know.
Okay, once again,
They
Ronald
were
Reagan
in
used
there.
to say, "Trust but verify." Okay, he knew they were in Crimea. He knew they were there.
No,
he did.
he
said
did
that.
not
Okay,
know that.
All right, we'll agree to disagree. Okay,
All right.
we'll agree to disagree.
All right.
Now, the Benghazi thing, like I said, Hillary's gonna. You ain't heard the last of this.
You know,
Veterans are coming out against
you
her.
guys, when people realize that the general doesn't have the communications to know where to land, if they can land a plane to try to save people, and then it's gone on so long, he's wondering if it's a recovery or is it just a recovery. You can't save anybody. And so I'm going to fly 100 people in, not knowing I can go to the airport and have more killed. That's how generals think. You are in the military for 22 years. You know how they think.
Now,
They sacrifice.
We had Navy SEALs or CIA in Benghazi. This is from an email here, okay? Now, I'm in Snoops, okay?
Where were they?
Okay? Let me show you, because you won't believe nothing here. Right here. These are the emails right here. These are on Snoops that are emails from Hillary Clinton stuff.
They are
here.
on who?
On Snoops. That's where I'm at right now. And I'm going to read some of them here.
No,
okay?
wait a minute. Tell me, what's Snoops?
You don't know what Snoops
No,
is? It's a
what's-
Democrat. It's a liberal fact checker.
Okay.
I'm going to a liberal page.
It's liberal.
Yeah, it's a liberal fact checker. Okay, but
Spell it, S-N-O?
It's www.snopsees.com. Now,
E-E-S?
reports have just surfaced. This is emails collected via email, October 2012. Reports have just surfaced from a former Navy SEAL president in Benghazi that those on the ground in Benghazi sent an urgent request from the CIA annex for military backup during the attack on the U.S. consulate. Those requests were denied by U.S. officials, who told the CIA operatives twice to stand down. Rather than help the ambassador's team, they were told to stand down, according to sources familiar with the exchange. Soon after, they were again told to stand down. Thankfully, that former SEAL and at least two others ignored those orders and made their way to the consulate. Now, collected via email, October 2012. The information I heard today was that General Ham, as head of AFRICOM, received the same emails the White House received requesting help, support as the attack was taking place. General Ham immediately had a rapid response unit ready and communicated to the Pentagon that he had a unit ready. General Ham then received the order to stand down. His response was, screw it. He was going to help anyhow. Within 30 seconds to a minute after making a move to respond, his second-in-command apprehended General Ham and told him that he was now relieved of his command. Navy Rear Admiral, former commander of the USS John Stennis Strike Group, Rear Admiral Charles Gowett, was also mysteriously relieved of duty, and all the brass will say it is under investigation for get this inappropriate leadership judgment. Just another way of saying
Whose?
on the president's leadership.
It
The
doesn't
with the
say
administration.
the generals or anyone?
Now,
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, could I get a camera over here because I think this is very important.
Yeah.
I looked up Snoops, okay?
okay.
Okay. It says right here, DNC lawsuit, process server Sean Lucas has died. Do you know what this means? This is just another Republican thing
This is
that
a
they will
Democrat.
say they killed him.
I'm
so
going to-
I'm not too
You know
sure
something?
if I
Okay.
would listen to Snoop.
What I did, I went to a Democrat page, Snooze, because it's controlled by a
It's
Democrat.
not a Democrat page.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Look at the people that took him to court before on some of this stuff. All the emails are here. All
Oh,
the
wait a
emails.
minute. Clinton researcher Victor Thorne reportedly found dead. That's two. Let's go up to one. Hillary Clinton's we're going
No,
to
but read
rise
it.
taxes on the
Those are fact checks.
on the middle class.
Listen,
Guess
Ken,
what?
Ken,
She's going to raise taxes on the middle class.
Kenneth, don't be stupid. Those are fact checks. Now read the
Oh,
rest of
Al,
it. Read the rest of it for the people.
Al, I love
Be
you,
honest.
kid. I love
read
you.
the rest. Those are fact checks.
Look, Al.
Read the
Al,
rest of it. What you
know,
said. You
when
only read bits.
When you go to somebody's
This is
website,
the liberal way. They just read bits and
When
pieces.
you go to somebody's website,
Okay, let me go to another one.
you see
Let's go to
exactly.
Politicheck. Let's go to Politicheck.
All right, okay.
Okay, you want me to go to another one? I'll show you
No,
the same
let's
stuff.
move on. Let's move on.
Because you hate the facts. When I show you the facts, you find fault.
You know, Al, the sad thing about this is that you know, at least partially, I'm right, and you won't
Tell me in
admit
what?
it.
Tell me where you're right. Tell me where you're right.
Are you trying to tell people out there that the general who is given the go?
Nobody was given a go. They were told to stand down. What don't you don't understand? Didn't you read the emails that were the FBI and other stuff that came out on TV, on the news there, talking about what type of uniforms or what to wear and everything? They were standing down. They had them ready to go on the airfield.
Why did they stand down?
Because somebody in a higher echelon told them to stand down.
Excuse me, why?
I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know
could
why.
it believe they had the information that possibly the airport wasn't open and they were in an airplane?
Oh, show me where the airport was
you
closed.
know that.
Show me where the airfield.
I didn't say
the
it
military will land the aircraft anywhere. Show me where it was
somebody
closed.
was standing there with a heat-seeker missile?
Oh, give it a break, will you? You're assuming. You know what assume means? Ass out of you and me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's what you're assuming.
All right, well,
You have no clue.
I think when people start realizing simply how everything took place.
I hope people do their own search and look at the DNC when they were hacked. Go to the FBI page and look at the FBI what they said. They told the DNC that there was rumors out there they were going to be hacked March of 2016. They did nothing. That's why Wasserman's gone now. Because look at all the emails there that got hacked. They're talking going against race, trying to take down Bernie Sanders. That's all lies, huh? That's all untrue, isn't it?
You know,
Is that all untrue?
You know something?
Is that all untrue?
No.
Is it untrue?
No, it's not all true.
It's not? Tell me
No,
what's not.
But you know what's interesting?
What's not?
We out there don't have to go searching for emails
With the
to find
DNC
something weird. All we have to do is watch TV, and there he is.
Donald Trump.
He makes a fool
Donald
out
Trump
of himself.
is not a politician. Donald Trump is saying things that we Americans only dream of. When Donald Trump said that Mexicans coming over the border are killing and raping, but not all Mexicans are bad, is it true that Mexicans, a lot of crime is going on in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, on the borders, California?
When he said that,
Is it true?
He was talking about the whole race
Is it
of
true?
people.
No, you see,
He was
there
talking
you
about-
go again, you dissect. Is it true?
You know, ladies and
Do
gentlemen,
we have many
something you
illegals in
something you
jail?
must have to realize about the Republicans, and that is this. In every single weird things they come up with, there's a bit of truth. And so he falls
Is
on
it
it,
true?
and he's correct.
I lived in California, did 3 tours in the Marine Corps. I was there when cars were being shot. I sent Marines over to fix the border fence there because illegals were getting killed running across over on the highway. So my Marines have welded all these big panels. If you go look at it, those are, you know, the old panels they got on the roofs? We welded all those on the walls. I went every so often and checked on my Marines that were there. I've been there. A lot of illegals were getting killed on the highway.
Al,
Rushing across.
Al,
is that BS what I'm saying?
Let us move on. And let me tell you.
The truth hurts you.
No,
you hate the truth.
No, Al, I wish you wouldn't be that way.
I am that way.
No, hold on.
Because I've been there.
No, and I'm going to tell you why. You make these absolutely dumb remarks.
Like what? Like what? Tell me like what?
Can I finish?
Yeah, no, you got to tell me what it is.
I have one right here. But you know, Al, the problem is nobody gives you the time to explain What do you mean?
You have a 30-second spot when you're on TV.
How
You got a
you
15-second.
have 28 minutes here.
And I explained.
That's why I bring
Right.
this to
and
you.
I put that letter out there on my on the truth on
and
the
I
fact.
let you read the whole
You know,
thing.
and I even had my letter fact
Would you
checked.
stop calling people liars?
Yeah, but the thing is, Ken, you throw
All
out so
right,
much BS.
Trump
The liberal
advisor
media.
and New Hampshire Representative Albo Lazaro criticized family of fallen Muslim veteran. That's a headline. They were talking about you on this. What was that all about? How did you criticize this guy?
Okay.
You said that he was part of the Brotherhood, the Shia.
Yeah, just to help him out, I went to Breitbart, which is a well-known national.
What is it?
Right, Breitbart. Okay, it's a well-known national
Spell it.
website.
Brett Barr?
Yeah. What is it here? www. Oh, wait, did I get this from the law? Let me see where I got this from. BREITBART. Breitbart.
Okay, read part of it
No.
so I can take a look at it.
Okay.
We'll go over it.
Panic mode. Kaza Khan deletes law firm website that specialized in Muslim immigration. Now,
No,
why?
we'll explain this.
Okay,
Yeah,
I am
explain,
gonna-
no, explain what you.
Will you let me? That's
Yeah,
what I'm going to do. Will you
okay.
shut up for a second? Don't make me have to get the wife in here who's honest.
All right, okay.
Who's got the utmost integrity. Your
All
wife.
right.
Kaza Khan, the Muslim Gold Star father that Democrats in their allies media wide have been using to hammer GOP presidential nominee Donald J. Trump, has deleted his law firm website from the internet. Now,
Who did?
The father, the Gold Star father. Now,
He deleted his whole website.
he deleted. You want to know? Let me.
Right,
let me
he
finish.
deleted it.
Now,
Okay, his whole website. Go ahead.
yes, I looked at his website before when I made
Okay,
my
it's
comments.
completely deleted.
Yes, the law firm part of it on
All right, okay, go
on
ahead.
immigration. He's an immigration lawyer, okay, for
Okay.
Muslims getting them in.
So
coming
are
to the country.
you
Now,
you think he's connected in some way with the
no,
Hillary Clinton?
I don't write his people that journalists are putting out there.
Okay, go
that
ahead.
thing.
What are they putting
Okay,
out?
now, this development is significant as his website proved, as Breitbart News and others have reported, that he financially benefited from unfettered pay-to-play Muslim migration into America. A snapshot of his now deleted website is captured by the Wayback Machine, which takes snapshots archived in various websites on the internet. Shows that as a lawyer he engages. Okay, where am I? In the website is completely removed. Wait, where am I? The EB-5 program, which helps wealthy foreigners, usually from the Middle East, essentially buy their way into America. Now, he's
he
also
was involved with that?
He was also working.
Excuse me. Excuse me. He was
was
involved
also
with people buying their way
Right.
into America.
No, he was also involved.
There's
with
another one.
Okay.
That's another one. Go ahead.
I'm
Okay.
reading here on a well-known site that's out there, and it's also been picked up by many other news organizations. You Google search
You know,
yourself.
I'm happy.
Now,
You just gave us another grade. Okay.
He was also involved with the CNN, with the Clinton Foundation. On
Who
the
was?
money from this lawyer.
Now,
what
is
my
that, is that,
issue-
excuse me,
you
is
can
that
look
Khan?
at it.
Excuse me, is that Khan?
That's Khan, yes.
That's Khan.
Now,
He
his
was
son,
okay. He was with the Clinton Foundation.
yes, the lawyer for
And basically, he took money from people who were coming into America
from other countries.
from other countries
Clinton
illegally.
Foundation. I don't know if it's illegally.
Okay.
Read the article there.
All right.
Now, let me finish for a second on my comments.
All right, make
On my
it
comments.
quick
Oh,
because
make
we
it
got
quick.
other stuff to
Okay.
talk about.
My comments is his son died a warrior. Okay? Never ever should a warrior like that be brought up at a partisan political event and used as a political pawn. Now, if his father had no connection to the Clinton, Foundation, the Muslim wall, not wanting the wall, the Muslim refugees coming into the country, if the father wasn't involved in that stuff, they're making money, then I would support that father in a heartbeat. But because that father went against his son who's in the ground, died a warrior, saving other veterans, I, as a veteran, took it personal.
Okay, give me the camera for a moment. Look, Al, I really love you, Al. But the story that was told was a true story. I don't care where it comes from. For you to try to throw all these things upon it to make this man, his family, look bad, correct, make them look bad. And let me use what you said. And they lost a
What?
son.
By facts.
And all he's trying to do, they're trying, not Al, all they're trying to do is pile things upon them, okay?
Because he
pile
used
things
his son as a
upon
political
them
pawn.
to make the guy
Oh,
look
don't do
bad.
it. See, there you go.
He
You're
lost
an idiot.
his son.
You're an idiot. See, why'd you throw that? I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay?
Okay.
That's why I get mad.
All right, okay. Okay, so let's get this out of the way.
You know something?
First of all, no,
Ken,
you know what Trump should have done?
how does he
Trump
know-
should have just said,
Hey.
I'm sorry, and let it go.
How does that father even know that Trump never read the Constitution? How does he know that? How does he know? If that father knew anything about the Constitution,
Al.
wait, he would know it's the president's duty in the
Al.
Constitution, the commander-in-chief, to defend the country.
Al, this
Let me see.
was the
Let me
most
see it.
important, hold on a second. This was the most important thing that had happened in politics probably in 20 years.
You know, son, that's a bunch of
Someone
BS.
standing up there.
You know, that's a bunch of BS.
Okay.
Why did
Why
the liberal
are you
media play him?
criticizing him?
Why did the liberal media play
really,
him?
why are you
And
criticizing
they turned down the mothers of the Benghazi people. That guy never went to
Oh,
Trump.
wait a minute.
Wait, that
That's-
guy
hold
never
on a
went to
second.
Trump.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Republican way. How they do it is
No.
when they finally get caught,
No,
they
it's
move
not.
on to something else.
No, it's
He's
not.
not going to do that.
No, it's not.
No, stick to
Why?
this. Stick to
No,
this.
bullshit.
Stick to what
No.
we're talking about.
Why did the liberal media focus on him, who used his son and said Trump does not read the Constitution, does not know, when in the Constitution, it's the president's responsibility for the safety of the country. When you talk about banning Muslims, okay? Are you familiar with
wait a minute.
immigration
Are
law?
Are you saying that Obama had something to do with the death
There
of
you
his
go,
son?
throwing BS out
I'm
there
asking
again.
you a question. Did he have anything to do with it?
No, I don't even know.
Did he
I don't
do
even know if
something?
Obama
Did
was
he
the president.
change the?
I don't even think Obama was the
No, he
president
wasn't
at
the
the time.
president.
Okay, you're
Right.
throwing out garbage here.
Al, listen. Anybody politically, okay?
Okay.
This is a bad hit.
I don't think it is.
Yes, it
I don't
is.
think it is.
Yes.
If you served your country,
Excuse-
maybe you might have a different view.
Let me finish.
You might have a different view.
Let me finish.
If you served
Let me
as a
finish.
veteran.
You're attacking the man who lost
No.
a son.
No.
Because he pulled
You know
out
something?
a what? A constitution?
You know something? Because what
Al,
he said.
let it go, guys.
I did let it go. You're the one that brought it up. It's already over. You brought it up. It's already over and done with.
It's in the paper.
I got so many thank yous called me. People calling me say, Al, we respect you. Stand up. That man used his son. I show you. You want to see a Gold Star Mother's letter? Right here. Susan Price.
You know, Al, where
You have no clue.
Where they've made a mistake, and you're making it now is
What is it?
let it go.
You're the one who brought it
Because
up.
You're
I
trying,
didn't bring this up.
You're trying to make a
didn't bring
Gold
this
Star father and a Gold Star mother who lost their son look bad because
No.
he made your
No.
candidate look bad.
No. You know something?
That, in a
When I
word,
went on-
S-U...
When I went on the radio and the TV, I said I speak as a veteran. I don't speak for Trump. I speak for myself. I have freedom of speech. I made that clear with Donald Trump. I speak as a veteran and as a state rep. And you know I've been a
How's that got
loud
to do with
voice.
what we're just talking
Yeah,
about?
it has to. His son was a hero.
No, wait a minute.
His
wait a
son
minute.
saved lives.
So you're turning
He
around
should have never been
and
degraded.
you're trying to make him look bad?
The father.
Make the father look bad.
The father used his son for political
Okay,
reasons.
wait, whoa. Are you saying you're trying to make this man look bad?
Why didn't the father say it was Muslims that killed my son? Why didn't he say that? It was radical Muslims that killed my son. Why didn't he say that? Why didn't he bring that up? Why did he have to go out about people not knowing the culture? Why did he do that? It was radicalized terrorism
Are you
that killed his son.
telling me in our
Why did he do
audience
that? Yes, I'm telling
that
you.
you're upset because the man who lost his son did not say it was radical Muslims
You know
that
something?
killed him?
You know something? I have the
You didn't
utmost-
know that?
Oh, please, here we go. It's
Well, was it
Ken,
the Muslim
there you go. We're trying to turn it around with game of words, okay?
Oh, God.
I wasn't born yesterday. His son was a hero. What don't you understand? He saved other veterans' lives.
But the father
He
didn't
shoulda
say
never-
that he was who killed them were who?
He went after a man running for president, and he used his son, who was a hero. What I'm saying is, He said, Trump, you don't know the Constitution. If anything, his father didn't know the Constitution.
So,
it's the president's duty.
you're going after the man.
No, it's over and done with.
And saying
it's over and done with.
That you're upset because he didn't say that they were
Put Trump out of the way.
Awful Muslims.
Push Trump aside.
No, I'm talking about. I'm
Push
talking
Trump
to you.
aside, because I'm not even looking for a
You're
job.
upset at this guy.
I was upset. How many times do you want me to say this? Are you that slow? Are you that slow?
No.
Is the brain gone on you?
No.
Okay? Maybe you need the lobotomy there, get you back on track.
All right.
But what I'm trying to, I already said it many times.
God.
I spoke as a veteran.
You know,
His
Al,
son died a warrior.
Al,
I have the utmost
that's
respect.
Right. And so what you should do
Ken?
is you should say
Ken?
the father has no right to bring a constitution out when you're always crying.
no,
Everybody has a right to do something.
No.
All right.
When
and
you
guys would just stop it. Now you're trying to put the guy down.
No. When you challenge somebody else over the death of a warrior, okay, that made the ultimate sacrifice, and you use the Constitution when he don't even know what's in the Constitution because it's the president's duties for the safety of the country to defend the Constitution. What don't you understand? It's in the Constitution,
Al,
but you liberals don't get it.
You know, Al, I'm really trying to get away from this. But
Because you don't get it.
No,
what does that say? Can you see this button?
Al,
Can you see that, liberal media?
Since you bring it up, it will not let it go.
No, you
let me ask you a question, answer it, and then we'll go.
Okay,
you ready?
Yeah.
The question is this. The man got up, made probably one of the most powerful speeches ever.
And he
losing a son.
He took it into a different
And
direction.
Trump said the woman didn't talk because probably she was told not to. Okay? Now, the question is this, Al.
What's the question?
This is the question. Are you saying because of that speech, you and other people now wish to attack this man with everything, including, hey, why didn't he say it was awful Muslims that he got killed by? What's the difference? Tell me, Al.
Okay.
Okay, let me read.
I have here that Miss Susan Price is a Gold Star mother, lost her son in Afghanistan. God bless her. Okay? And I've been to many funerals here in the state of New Hampshire and around the country that I try to go to, if I can, to veterans that have been killed that made the ultimate sacrifice. This Gold Star mother is so disgusted. Many mothers speak out. Okay? I met many
excuse me, why is the Gold Star mother upset?
No,
what is it? Why is she upset?
She's accepted at the president.
Excuse me,
I don't want to give you my phone because you'll throw it here.
No, I won't.
You see right here.
No, what did she
says,
say?
Not so fast, Mr. President. This Marine Gold Star mother has a message for the American people. Americans will choose their own president. It is not for you to tell us who to vote for this November. But she's got, it's a long, long letter she wrote, and she goes into all sorts of different areas on the country, okay, on the safety of the country. The Gold Star family held in higher positions, okay? And then she goes into other areas on the father and other things. So it's a long, long letter she wrote to the president.
You know what? The sad, there's many sad parts of this.
But what I'm trying to tell you is...
The main sad part is they are making an attempt to make this man look bad.
No, the man did it himself.
He had nothing.
The man did it himself. If he went out there motivated and spoke about his son's sacrifice as a Muslim to this country, and that other Muslims, and I served with Muslims, that they should be able to serve more and more, I would respect that. Do you want to know?
Don't you think he has a right to say?
Do you want to know?
Excuse me. Don't you think he has a right to say what he wants to?
He sure does. But the thing is, you don't have the right to.
Did he say it?
You don't have the right to attack other people. Okay, and use them for political
God,
pawns.
Al, hold on a second.
He has the right to use his son as a political pawn to attack other politicians.
I don't want to return back to you saying that, Hillary Clinton bang.
Well,
come on, that's an attack.
I stand by what I said. No, it's not. In the liberal mind, you're slow. The liberal media, naturally, it's attacked to you. It's not a Secret Service because there was no investigation like they said there was.
What?
There was no investigation.
For what?
Well, what I said about the... she should be shot for, for treason.
Nobody investigated.
No, I got a call. I want me to show you the text.
In fact, the Secret Service
gonna show you the
gave him
text.
a pin, ladies and gentlemen. Gave Al Baldessaro a pin, and they wanted pictures with them.
What I'm going to do?
Is that true, Al?
What I'm going to do
Is that true?
And I don't want the phone number of the Secret Service.
No,
I'm going to show you.
I'm not gonna.
I'm going to show you of the Secret Service that sent me a message to call him at my convenience. I'm in a hotel, my friend, with all the Secret Service. I'm there with Donald Trump Jr., Mr. Trump. I'm there with Eric, the family, all the staff, everybody there. I was sitting in the seat next to Senator Dole. I was there with Governor Pence. Okay, did you see on TV there? Okay, if I was under investigation, don't you think Secret Service would have got me out of there? They'd have said, "Oh, I'm dangerous." Huh? I mean, what's wrong with the
Not
liberal?
dangerous for Trump.
But the liberal media took it and ran with it and said a big investigation. Here we go. This is from, okay, I want you to read and don't say his name.
No, you read it.
that.
You
No,
read it. No, you read it.
I want you to look.
Okay, without telephone numbers, at your earliest convenience, please call me at your earliest convenience. Thanks. Secret Service,
right?
Manchester,
Agent.
New Hampshire.
Right, okay?
Okay.
And then what did I say? I'll give you a call tomorrow. There's my text right there. I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Okay.
That's how important it wasn't that important. You want to know why? Because other people said they listened to what I said.
You know,
And the liberals
You know,
took it.
you-
The liberal media took it and ran with
do
it.
you know the problem with what you said?
In your mind, that's
No,
a problem.
no,
What's
no,
the problem?
no.
Why is it not a
It's
problem with many
as
others?
you get larger in stature,
Okay.
more people are listening.
Mm-hmm.
More really
Right.
good,
And I'll
honest
never be
people are
silenced.
listening when you get this big. But a
You-
lot of nuts
you
are also
want me
listening.
to
So when
stifle
you make a
freedom of
comment
speech.
that goes international
Yeah.
like that,
Okay. The liberal media did. So what? Freedom of speech is a beautiful thing. Why should I ever be silent? Why should I be politically
because you
correct?
gotta be, because you can't yell fire in a theater.
There was never yelling
You
fire.
can't run fire in a
there
theater.
your liberal media go there, you know what I mean, with your bunch of BS there. You know what I mean? That's a bunch of
But
garbage.
Al, what the main thing to me is that you're going to have a time to explain yourself.
I will.
Because
I stand by what I said.
because some of this is not nice.
To you
Not
and the
good.
liberals, it's not nice. But to the many Republicans, independents that called me, thanking me for speaking up, it's nice to them. It's just the liberals because you
They
hate the facts.
called and told you,
You-
they were happy you said, what about the Khan, Mr. Khan?
Okay.
What did they
Wait.
say?
Stand your ground, First Sergeant. I know you will. Karen and I relived history in Gettysburg. He's telling me, been out of touch with the news, but heard about your rebuttal, Hillary. I agree, even though it's not politically correct, which is another way to say you're not allowed to say what you want in a democratic democracy. Stand fast, never stand down. This is from a Marine right here. It's in black and white right there.
Okay.
Okay, now, you want me to read another one?
No, and that
I'll
was
read
for
more.
what, Al?
Huh?
Al,
This
Al,
is-
Al,
this is from a
well,
veteran.
I'll tell you what. Why don't, ladies and gentlemen, show me this camera. He is showing all the good stuff that people are writing about him.
You want to know I can't
If
say
I
it?
opened up this and started reading
You know
the
why?
awful stuff about him,
I-
I would have more than you have.
In my letter, I did say there was some awful stuff that was written.
Yeah.
But the problem with the awful stuff, I wouldn't do it on this TV. Because what happened is the liberals called me, swearing, cussing, threatening me. And that's when I went
You
on
know,
TV
Al-
the next day. And I called them, you want to get a fight?
Al-
Fight with me. You attack my wife. You call my wife's name, my daughter's name.
They called your
my kid's
wife's name?
You're damn right they did.
Who did?
The liberals.
The
You're
liberals.
You people are the most vicious people. You're not. But the liberals are. They don't care. But I wasn't backing down
And
from
they-
nobody.
the liberals.
Yeah, and I told. Why do you think I went on
Why
TV
would
the
they?
next day?
Why would they offend you? Call your family?
Why do you think the next day?
Why?
What's that?
Why would they?
Because they can't handle the facts. The liberal media right here takes a little bit what you said. Baldessaro wants to shoot Hillary Clinton. He wants to assassinate her. And I got calls. You want to assassinate Hillary Clinton? You want to shoot her? You're a sick, and you go F this and you go do that. Unbelievable. And naturally I said, listen, my address is on the webpage. Okay? I live in Londonderry, New Hampshire.
You don't put all those on the website.
Oh, I told them, each one of them. I answered my phone. My wife said, why are you going through that aggravation? I said, it's not aggravation because I'm dealing with
So a lot of people called up.
I'm saying, yeah, but I got more that was supporting, okay? But I said, I'm dealing with ignorant people that believe little bits of the news, and they don't trust but verify. They run with it, and they're tough guys behind a phone and a computer.
But you know, the good thing about you sitting across here, and we don't, Al is a friend of mine. Okay, I think he's crazy. I don't like his politics.
And I don't like his either.
But you want to know something?
But we're still friends.
I could call
We're
up
still friends.
at
And
3
I
o'clock
don't
in the
trust him.
morning and say, I need a ride, and he'd be there.
I would.
I mean,
I would. I'd go
all
come
right.
for your wife there. My wife and I would help.
Yeah.
But you will think twice, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know the bottom. Now, what a great time I had at the
No,
convention.
just hold
you
on
know.
one second. Hold on one second. I want everybody to know, and I want you to know, because I think this is important. I usually interrupt you more than I have done today because I wanted everyone to have you tell everyone. The only thing, how you felt, and the only thing
I stand by everything
about
I
this
said.
conversation today with you is that you and others are trying to make Mr. Khan look bad.
You know, Mr. Khan may be a great guy.
Okay.
He may be an honorable guy, but what he does for business
Why
and his involvement.
don't you
how come he
stop?
How come he didn't tell him when there was a conflict of interest that he works for Clinton? He's done work with the
He
Clintons.
works for Clinton?
Yeah, I told you, the Clinton Foundation.
Excuse me, Khan works for the Clinton Foundation?
The law firm. His law firm.
Works for the Clinton
Yeah,
Foundation.
they've done work for the Clinton Foundation. You don't know that? See, you don't do your homework. That's your problem. Anytime I go after somebody or say something,
You know,
I've done my
I'm
homework.
sorry, I never heard that.
But because you don't do your homework like I do. You're used to throwing BS out there. You're like throwing poop against the wall and hope it sticks, that people will believe it. I'm not like that.
All right.
Trust but verify. I'm a man of integrity.
Tomorrow you're going to be with Donald Trump again?
I'll be with Donald Trump on the stage tomorrow
Where?
in Windham, New Hampshire.
What time?
8 o'clock tomorrow night.
8 o'clock tomorrow. And you're going to be giving someone...
We're going to be, there's a veteran there. I'm hoping that Baker will waiting to find out. There's an 82-year-old veteran that got this from the South Korean government, a medal, okay? And he sent the message over, or his son-in-law, over to Congressman Ginter's office. He didn't want the congressman or Custer to do it, or the two senators. He wanted him. His wish was Mr. Trump. Now, this guy's very fragile. God bless him. He wanted Mr. Trump to do it. I thought I had this done 3 months ago, or 2 months ago when Trump was supposed to be here. Remember when he canceled out? I had everything all worked out.
Okay.
Okay, because you got to send Social Security numbers, everything, Secret Service.
I understand.
Who's going to be on it? But anyways, when I found out yesterday or the day before Trump was coming, I said, I got to take care of this guy. I mean, you wouldn't believe the son-in-law.
No question. If he
really
doesn't show up,
cares.
will his son be there? Somebody
No,
be there?
he's going to show up. It's already work. I mean, if you look
I mean,
here,
is he going to be there?
I just want to show you something here. Since June 10th, this is his son-in-law, and you can. I mean,
No.
Him and I.
We don't. We've got 6
No,
minutes. So
but
I'm
I'm
not
saying
gonna
the
go there.
son-in-law. Hello, Mr. Baldassar. This is Mark Wellenberg. We spoke earlier, and they sent me an email from the Ginter and I don't campaign. His office sent it over to me. He said he don't want us to do it. He wants, Mr. Trump to do it. Can you set this up?
Why has your own party, Ayotte, Hahn, Jasper, and many other people in your own party think that you should resign?
Because they're established. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, maybe they missed out and didn't understand the code.
Are you saying they misunderstood?
Maybe didn't
everything
understand.
that you said?
Yeah, maybe, because did you see I went back at them? I called them idiots. I said
So that's good.
I said they need to read the code and the Constitution or what I said.
That's like kicking a
And they need to-
beehive.
No, I think what happened is Kelly. Out of respect for Kelly Ayotte, and I like Kelly Ayotte.
No, you don't.
I think I do like
No, you
Kelly.
don't. You
Yes,
told
I
me
do.
you didn't like her.
No, I never
You
said I did.
told me-
No, you're a liar. I never ever
I'm
said I
fooling.
did.
There's a difference
No,
between
you're
fooling and
full of
lying.
it. Okay, you're full of it.
All right.
Okay, I always like Kelly Ayotte. Kelly, every time I see her, I give her a hug. She's going to be at my house Sunday. I'm having a big function at my house here with a couple hundred people.
All right. Okay, Al.
Okay.
Al, do you feel that you've had the opportunity to explain yourself?
Oh, I already had. Yeah, in the newspaper and
Now,
other areas.
you will be back next week.
I will be back. I get aggravated because you can't tell the truth.
Okay. Okay.
You see that, right?
Yeah. All right. I want to say something because this has something to do. Ladies and gentlemen,
the
last.
truth. Can we get a meter
No,
here?
no.
Hands on fire?
This has something to do with my face.
Oh, okay.
You know I don't
And
look
I
good
didn't hit
anyway.
him. For the record, I didn't punch him.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I woke up, took a shower last Saturday, and my face was sagging. Now, everybody knows that this is the beginning of potentially a stroke.
You've been in my prayers since you called me and told
So
me
I
about it.
get in the car and I start driving to the hospital, but I think maybe 911 should know where I am just in case I crash the car. Well, like an idiot, I call them and they're chasing me. Okay? I make it to the hospital. I walk into the emergency room. They immediately see me. I'm in a room. They take blood. They did an EKG. And within 45 minutes, I had a CAT scan. They came back in 2 hours later, by the way, sat down and said, Mr. Gidge, you have what is called Bell palsy. And that is where the, it's either blood vessels or nerves just stop. And I said, really, I really looked bad. I couldn't do a show last week. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. So the doctor then says to me, he says, but on the CAT scan, we saw up in your head a blood vessel that's a little large. And I said, could it bust? And he said, yes, it could. I said, all right, well, but we could find out by doing an MRI. I said, do an MRI. And the doctor said to me, I'm not kidding. This is St. Joe's in Nashua. The doctor says to me, well, we can't do an MRI because the people who run the machine went home at 4 o'clock. And I said, wait a minute. I walk in here with potentially a blood vessel that will break, saw it through the CAT scan, and you're telling me nobody is on call to come in to do an MRI? And he said, no. And I said, okay, doc, I want you to think about this. And by the way, I never said I was a state representative, not once. I said, okay, doc, so what you're telling me is you're going to let me out of this hospital, come back tomorrow to have an MRI. But if during the night it breaks and I die, who's responsible? Well, guess what they did? They threw a net over me and it kept me the night. But how many thousands of dollars did it take to keep me till the next morning and then do all these tests? Why, with a hospital like St. Joseph's Hospital, have someone on call to do an MRI? Now, I know I'm just a small little individual, meaning absolutely nothing to anyone, but you want to know something? I don't want anyone to walk into that hospital, have a real problem inside of their heads, who could potentially die without an MRI because they have gone home. It's a hospital. It's not a zoo. It's a hospital.
You got about 59 seconds left there.
All right.
All right.
59. Anyway, I'm very mad about that. It is Bell palsy. It should be gone in a little while.
How do people get in touch with you?
864-9332. Go to Gidge World. It's an art website. Go ahead.
And I'm Al Baldasaro. You can get me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, www.albaldasaro.com. I live at 41 Hall Road in Londonderry, or you can call me, 421-6997.
And you're having a big party.
Yeah, and I'm having a big party Sunday. I got all the candidates running for
Well,
governor,
don't you
Senate.
want a token Democrat giving drinks out?
Because if I knew you were a truthful guy, then I would invite you, but you'd be there lying to them all.
Shame on you!
How great the Democrats are.
Shame on you!
You know?
I'm your buddy.
No, but you're still a Democrat, and you still don't.
What does that got to do with anything?
Because you never give the facts.
Hey, I got a question. Quickly. Do you love me?
I love you, brother. You're a good man.
All right.
I don't care what anyone says.
All right, Al. Thank you very much, folks. Next time.
the preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.